9 embarrassing cruise ship mistakes to avoid at all costs. Let's be honest. Cruise ships are floating cities full of sun, fun, and cringe-worthy mistakes waiting to happen. And the truth is, we've all done at least one of these. Whether you're a first-timer or you've sailed more than the captain himself, there's always that one moment that makes you think, did anyone just see that? Spoiler? Yes. Yes, they did. In this video, we're counting down 9 embarrassing cruise ship mistakes you need to avoid at all costs. From wardrobe malfunctions to towel thefts, to a flowrider fail that still haunts me. But trust me, mistake number 9, it's the one that gets people talking, for all the wrong reasons. Let's jump in before we all start secondhand cringing together. Number 1. Flowrider wipeouts in full view of the ship. Let's kick this off with a splash, literally. The flowrider is one of Royal Caribbean's most popular attractions. It's a surf simulator that shoots water at you at about 30 miles per hour, and you're meant to just stand there and look cool doing it. Yeah. No. Unless you're already part mermaid or moonlight as a pro surfer, chances are you're going to wipe out hard. And the best part? It's located in full view of half the ship. Everyone from kids with ice cream cones to grandma in her sun hat is watching and recording. I watched a guy once go for a graceful little spin, and instead, he launched himself backwards like a torpedo, hit the back wall, slid down, and somehow came out the other side missing his board shorts. And ladies, if you're thinking of trying it, let me just say this as a friendly warning from a guy who's seen way too much on cruise ships. Maybe don't wear a bikini. That wave has claimed more swimsuits than lost luggage. If you're brave enough to give it a go, tighten those drawstrings, hold on to your pride, and maybe have someone stand by with a towel, just in case you need a quick rescue mission for your top or your ego. Number 2. Asking for the bill in the dining room. Here's a mistake that's low-key funny, but also screams, first cruise. You've just enjoyed a beautiful 3-course dinner. The waiter's been great, your belly's full, and then you make the move. You wave them over and say, "Can we get the check, please?" And the waiter gives you that smile. You know the one. The, "I've seen this 1,000 times, but I'm still gonna be nice about it" smile. Then they gently explain, there is no check. Your meals are included. That's right. Unless you've ordered some fancy upgraded wine or a specialty item, you're not paying a cent extra. But asking for the bill? It's like walking into an all-you-can-eat buffet and saying, "Can I see the menu?" Nothing wrong with it, but everyone around you definitely knows what just happened. Don't worry, it's a rite of passage. Most people make this mistake at least once, but now that you know, you can skip the awkwardness and cruise cool. Just finish your meal, say thank you, and stroll out like you've been doing this for years. Bonus tip? If you do want to tip your dining room staff extra, especially if they're amazing, you can do that at guest services, or even just hand them a little something in person. They'll appreciate it either way. Number 3. Minibar surprise charges. Here's a sneaky little trap that catches more people than you'd think. The minibar. You walk into your cabin, see a nicely chilled Coke or a tiny bottle of whiskey sitting there, and think, ah, the cruise has officially begun. And if you've got a drink package, it's gotta be included, right? Wrong. Minibar items are almost never covered under your drink package, no matter how much you paid for it. That tiny can of Sprite could cost you $4. That miniature bottle of vodka? Try $12. Cruise lines know you'll be tempted. It's convenient, it's sitting right there, and by the time you realize you've been charged, it's already on your final bill. So just skip it. Hit the bar, grab a drink by the pool, or use room service. It's free, it's fresher, and you won't need to remortgage your house for a single soda. Number 4. Wearing something too revealing to dinner after a water ride. All right, fellas, this one's for us. You've just wrapped up a killer run on the flowrider or the water slides. You're drenched, starving, and you think, I'll towel off, throw on a shirt, and head straight to the dining room. Don't do it. The dining room might not be black tie every night, but it's not a beach shack either. Showing up in clingy board shorts and a see-through shirt that's still dripping from the pool? Not the vibe. I saw a guy do exactly that once. He walked in fresh from the pool, completely soaked, shirt clinging to him, flip-flops squeaking with every step. And under his chair, a full-on puddle. You could literally see people looking over at him like, is this guy lost? He didn't last long. A crew member eventually came over and quietly asked him to leave and come back when he was dry. Embarrassing? Yeah. Avoidable? Definitely. So here's the move. Keep a dry, casual outfit in your cabin that you can quickly throw on after the pool. Even just a fresh t-shirt and dry shorts can make all the difference. It's not about dressing up. It's about not being the soggy centerpiece everyone stares at during dinner. If you're that hungry, hit the buffet first. They're more chill about dress code. But if it's the main dining room, show up dry, covered, and with your swim trunks not still clinging to your thighs. Number 5. Trying to climb balconies to access your neighbor's minibar. Now this one falls into the "what were they thinking" category. Picture this. A group of cruisers runs out of booze in their cabin mini fridge. Instead of calling room service or walking 10 steps to the bar like normal people, they notice their neighbor's balcony door is open and the cabin looks empty. So what do? One guy climbs over the balcony rail while the ship is moving to go full pirate mode and raid the neighbor's minibar. He actually scaled the outside of the ship and helped himself to their drinks like it was some kind of floating heist movie. And of course, he got caught. Cruise security saw everything on the cameras because guess what? There are cameras everywhere on cruise ships. It's not just for safety, it's for moments like this. They were kicked off at the next port and banned for life. And honestly, they're lucky that's all that happened. One slip and he'd have gone straight overboard, all for a $12 can of beer. So yeah, leave the balcony acrobatics to the professionals, and maybe just call room service like the rest of us. Number 6. Taking robes or towels thinking they're souvenirs. We've all been tempted. The robe is fluffy, the towels are soft, the slippers feel just right. But no, they're not yours. Cruise lines might not tackle you at the gangway, but don't be surprised if you see a mysterious charge on your account for that towel you accidentally packed. You're allowed to take the free toiletries, shampoo, soap, maybe even the sewing kit. But if it feels too nice to be free, that's because it is. So unless you want to go home with a cruise souvenir and a bill, best to leave the fluffy stuff behind. Number 7. Bringing banned items like irons or candles. Cruise ships have one big fear: fire. So bringing things like irons, steamers, candles, or anything with an open flame? That's a no-go. You might not mean any harm. You just want to look sharp or set a relaxing mood. But security won't see it that way. If they find banned items during bag checks, they'll be confiscated, and you might even get a warning. Want wrinkle-free clothes? Use the ship's laundry service or pack wrinkle release spray. Want ambiance? Go with a flameless LED. Don't be that person holding up the security line with a curling iron in hand and a confused face. Number 8. Balcony wind tunnel disaster. This one's quick but brutal. You open the balcony door for that ocean breeze. Then, without thinking, you open the cabin door too. Boom. You've just created a wind tunnel strong enough to launch your cruise itinerary, receipts, and possibly your underwear into the hallway. Cruise ships have intense air pressure differences, and this mistake happens all the time. So just remember, one door at a time, unless you want to be seen chasing your socks down deck 9. Before we get into the most embarrassing mistake on this entire list, I'd love it if you could give this video a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out and means I can keep making more cruise content just like this. And hey, let me know in the comments. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done or seen on a cruise ship? I promise you're not alone, and I might even feature your story in a future video. Alright, let's get into it. Number 9. Not using Do Not Disturb or makeup room signs. Alright, let's talk about two of the most powerful tools in your cruise cabin. And no, it's not the TV remote or the mini fridge. I'm talking about that little Do Not Disturb and makeup room door sign. It's simple, it's low-tech, and it saves you from the kind of embarrassment that haunts people for life. Because if you forget to hang that sign, and you're, say, napping, or maybe in the middle of a romantic moment with the door unlocked, there's a good chance someone from housekeeping is about to see more than they signed up for. Yes, it happens. A lot more than people admit. Cruise staff have walked in on folks doing the horizontal shuffle, getting changed, or just standing there mid-squat trying to wrestle into wet swimwear. None of these are moments you want to share with your cabin steward, and it goes both ways. If you forget to put the makeup room sign out before you leave, don't be surprised when you come back and your cabin still looks like a suitcase exploded in it. So yeah, two simple signs. One saves your privacy. One gets you fresh towels and a cute towel animal. Use them wisely. And avoid becoming dinner table gossip for the crew. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to make a part 2, let me know in the comments. I've got plenty more embarrassing cruise stories and mistakes that'll make you laugh, cringe, and double-check your packing list. And if you're curious about what cruise lines are quietly banning in 2025, check out the video right here on the end screen. 11 new things that are banned on cruise ships. Some of these might actually surprise you, and one or two could be sitting in your luggage right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.